Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping into a new movie reaction. This time the newly released The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. I guess this is also known as The Conjuring 3. I've seen the first two. I've also seen the Annabelle movies. While I did think the Conjuring movies themselves were better films than Annabelle, I do kind of still love the whole Conjuring universe, especially with the characters played by Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, I believe. You know, they play the couple, the ones that kind of go, you know, the main couple. They go and investigate what's going on. So I'm gonna try and watch this in as low light as possible. So forgive the quality on me. I just have a single light here just to kind of, so you can kind of see my reactions for this film. I know I kind of made a poll over on Patreon as well as a post over on YouTube about asking for horror movie recommendations, and while that's still active, and you know, obviously I'm only doing this because it just came out and I'm very interested in actually watching this, but I'm still taking suggestions. So if you guys will continue throwing your suggestions down in the comments down below, I will, you know, look at them. We'll you know, whip up a poll with some of the top choices, and from there we'll go on and, you know, start picking some movies and start watching. But for this one, you know what I mean, I'm not really sure what to expect, just because I made a point to not see any trailers. So I'm going into this movie somewhat blind, although I do know that Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga are back in this film. So outside of that, I'm pretty blind. Haven't seen a trailer. Really interested in seeing what happens next. I think James Wan did not direct this, so we're gonna see if it maintains the quality, because I think Wan did do 1 and 2. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know he did do 1 at least, right? So yeah, we're just gonna hop into this. I'm eager. Let's get scared. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, but before we hop in, I do want to let you guys know, if you want to watch this movie with me in its entirety, that option is available right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. So if you want to spend just a little bit more time with me, that's the place to do it. Of course, you're under no obligation to do so, but if you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next, subscribe if you haven't already because it's free, and of course share it with your friends. Helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow, all that good stuff. Let's stop yapping and get into the movie and talk about it immediately afterwards. Alright guys, let's get spooked. Jesus Christ. You already know what's about to happen. Don't. Ooh. Don't peek, whatever you do. Ah, shit.
David!
Damn. That's straight possession right now.
David?
Ooh, Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Holy smoke.
We need to do this right now. Okay, let's get him down to the car. We'll drive him to the church. No, Father. Right now.
That's cool.
Grab his arms. Don't let go. Lorraine, what's wrong?
I'm fine.
Lorraine! Lord, heed my prayer.
Oh my god.
It's not working.
God damn. That's a good ass practical effect. I don't know how they did that. That's creepy as fuck. Ooh. Damn. Woo! Oh! What is she saying?
Listen to me. Look at me. David, just leave him alone, okay? Leave him alone and take me.
What in the hell?
Take me.
I mean,
Take me.
brave as fuck, but damn.
David! David!
I think you need to worry about this guy. Whoa. What's gonna happen here? He's not gonna die.
Hey, the mummy lived.
Hey, why'd you let me sleep so late?
You mean after that night they just let him do his thing? That's a little weird. Oh my god. See, I knew it was gonna be something like that. He's gonna see something for real. And someone's gonna interrupt him. I don't think you want to be sticking your hand or anything in there. And that's exactly what he's gonna do, isn't he? There's like an eye or something. Fingers. Mouse head. Squeak squeak. Why do people do this? I mean, I'd probably do this, so. Oh, I see that shit. Look behind you, goddammit. That thing is smoking. I don't think you want to turn it on. Ooh!
Right, Arnie! What the hell?
That's scary as fuck.
Lorraine, you have to call the Gladsels. We have to warn them.
David is safe. The demon is gone.
Arnie.
Oh my god.
It's got Arnie.
That explains why the dogs are acting so weird.
This is Officer Thomas.
My name is Lorraine Warren. There's going to be a tragedy at the Brookfield boarding kennels.
Debbie!
What? Yeah, this isn't real, right? He's gonna kill somebody by accident. Oh, God. At least the police are showing up.
Hey! You okay there? Don't move. I think I hurt someone.
What happened to the dogs?
Well, these religious objects would have been enough to provoke an inhuman spirit, if there was one present.
I invited this thing into me, and that's the reason that he's dead.
Whatever happened that day, that was not Arnie. The demon's gone. What can you do now?
I am not going before a grand jury and saying he was possessed by demons. It's never been done.
Yes, it has. It's been done twice in England.
Let me rephrase that. It's never been done successfully. You've proven it to the church. This is a court of law.
The court accepts the existence of God every time a witness swears to tell the truth. I think it's about time they accept the existence.
That's true. That's true.
I'll tell you what. You come over to our house for dinner. Introduce you to Annabelle. If you're
Oh.
not convinced, we'll butt out. Deal?
She's about to go home with like shivers, nightmares. Oh my god, you're gonna regret that. Yeah, look at her!
Your Honor, my client pleads not guilty by reason of demonic possession.
What a cut though. That was great. She's like, you can't convince me. Then she's like shaking in the courtroom like,
I just talked to a friend of mine in the prosecutor's office. He's gonna go for the death penalty. That kid is gonna either live or die depending on what you two find. Keep me posted.
So what now?
at least she's a believer. I thought she was gonna be like that one lady in number 2 that just would not believe anything. I always thought it'd be cool to look at, to do stuff like this, but kind of scary.
All right, let's get started. Who was there when David first started exhibiting this behavior?
We all were. It was the day we moved in. some pizza? Yeah, sure, there's right.
So what did he come across that triggered all this? Oh, it's a waterbed. Oh, I feel like he's about to drown in that. Get off. Get off, god damn it.
It was like a dream. And nobody believed me when I told them. But that was the first time I saw it.
I don't get it. How could he have invited a demon? He was only in here for a few minutes.
Where was the waterbed?
Yeah, it's gonna be some weird rot or whatever mold. They thought that was water damage. Oh, hell no.
Will you let me handle this?
Just hold my purse.
I have a crawl space kind of like this under my house. I kind of want to explore it, and also I don't. What is she gonna find? Body? The mold's leaking down to something? Oh, it's something. Would I want to look? Would I want to do this? It's directly underneath? Yeah, I wouldn't want to look at that. So that looks evil as hell. Do you destroy it?
It's a witch's totem used by Satanists in their rituals. We think David was cursed. The curse was passed from David into Arnie.
Someone did this to us. On purpose?
A demon is summoned, the possessed individual takes a life, and the demon departs.
Which is why Arnie was able to read from the Bible afterwards.
Yeah.
There might be someone else we can ask about this.
Father Kastner?
Yeah, you're right. Well, he isn't father anymore. He's been retired for a while. Now, if anyone is going to be able to tell us what this is, it's him.
What I don't understand is why. David, the little boy who was possessed, he didn't do anything wrong. Why would someone target this family?
The why is irrelevant.
But someone had to put it under their house.
Uh-huh.
So what does this tell you about the person who made it?
Oh my god, does he have his own little showroom?
I don't want to go down there.
If she's afraid...
What is this?
I don't...
It's the reason you're here.
You should burn all this.
I've thought of it. But I felt it was safer to keep them locked. I like taking guns off the streets. The clues that you seek could be anywhere. Or they may not be here at all. But these acts gave them power.
We know the dangers. Better than you might think.
Is saving him worth everything you have? Because that's what it may very well cost.
I hate when people use too much water when they mop. You're going to slip.
So you're gonna clean it up or what?
Oh, that was scary. Why do you even need to be mopping late at night? Oh my Jesus.
I know who you are.
That scared the shit out of me. I'm not even gonna lie. Holy shit.
Yeah, hello?
Ed? We got a bite. I just got off the phone with the homicide detective in Danvers. He wants to talk to you guys. He says he's seen it.
Katie Lincoln and Jessica Strong went missing about 4 months ago. Katie's body was found near here, stabbed 22 times.
20.
Still haven't found Jessica.
Is that the same amount of
We
times
searched
that
her
that one
home
dude was
back
stabbed?
in May and found this.
Yeah.
We've been looking for a link to some sort of satanic cult ever since we found that thing. And these devil worshippers, they're just people. Crazy, evil people, but people.
Maybe we can help each other. So we need to see your case file. And you need to find the missing girl.
I remember what it felt like. You're always cold.
Is this the kid from The Haunting of Hill House? Like, played young Luke?
Ed, something terrible happened here.
I mean, is the detective guy seeing this? Oh, it's just for us to see. I was like, come on. Jesus Christ.
That's enough. Come on.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
She's down there. She's down there.
Ah, shit. Time to, what, drag the lake?
I'm gonna give you a vasodilator. It's a pill. You're gonna put it under your tongue. It'll open up the blood vessels.
Yeah, I have those.
They found the body. Mm-hmm.
Is it? We're not sure.
That's female.
I know what it looks like, but I don't want any of this getting out until we have a positive ID from the coroner. Let me know where you're staying, and I'll get that case filed to you in the morning.
Hello.
Oh my god, I've been leaving messages all day.
What's wrong?
It's Arnie. It followed him.
What are you doing?
God gives everyone the right to defend themselves.
What would happen if he drank it?
We know that this is a curse, and curses can be broken.
Then how do we do that?
Back at the Glatzel house, I touched David's hand. I didn't know what it was then, but I think that I was connected to the person who's responsible for this. Ed, that body that they found. If it's Jessica, then that connection could still be open.
There's gotta be another way.
You already know things are gonna start moving, twitching, sitting up. Jane Doe.
Please be careful.
You don't want to put gloves on or anything? Ugh. Oh, that's just like her vision. I wouldn't go in there.
Do you see anything?
Yes.
Weeping Angel.
Yes. There was
Doctor Who reference.
some stairs. There's an altar. Those black candles. Oh, Ed.
Okay, it's enough. Come back.
I can't.
Oh, the lights. Oh, why? Like lights on a timer.
Can you tell where she is?
She's trying to complete the curse. No, oh God.
Oh God.
End this.
Ah.
Blood of Calvary, I command
Oh shit. Ah, God.
How are you doing this?
God has shown you to me.
And your God has damned you.
Damn it.
Lorraine, you need to break the connection. case file. There's got to be something here that connects these girls back to him.
It's great. I got something to show you too. It's early Renaissance. The church used it to identify and persecute witchcraft. I think this is talking about human sacrifice.
Does it say how to stop it?
Yeah, it looks like you can break the curse by destroying the altar it was cast from. This next part, I can't read it.
But you stopped her. Maybe she'll give up now.
Once started, the curse must be completed. Her soul depends on it.
This woman targeted David and Jessica. Maybe there's a connection there. Let me take a look.
Yeah.
Take a look at the.
Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, is it his heart? Figured that was gonna come back into play.
Lorraine?
It's not normal. Ooga booga booga. Oh shit.
Where is she? If you hurt her.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Warren. I'd hate for you to give up now.
He who calls forth the water of the sea. Lord of hosts is his name. Fear and flee! Unclean spirit!
Holy shit.
Ed! Ed!
She was here! She was in our house!
When did these get here?
They were fresh when they got here.
Okay, I'm gonna take the book to be translated. There has to be a clue about where we can find the altar.
Drew, you and me are going to tear into those files. We've got to find the link between these cases.
This movie's interesting and all, but I feel like the cases in the first two movies were better, or at least more interesting.
Didn't that seem strange to you? I mean, we're here. Glatzels live here, just 15 minutes away. But Jessica lived 180 miles from here.
She brought it back home in a box from college.
Where'd she go to college?
I wonder if it's got a link back to characters we've met before.
Remember Lorraine's vision? She said she heard a train.
Okay.
What time was it? Maybe we can start eliminating some of these.
Oh, this guy again.
I'm sorry, Father. We tried calling, but we couldn't reach you. We were hoping you'd help us translate a passage from this book.
He's gonna do something to screw us over, I think. Can't trust it. See? What is he doing that for?
You stay here, call the police.
What do you want me to tell them?
Anything, just get him out there!
It's Ed. It's my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Last night we found a totem in his office.
Yeah. Come with me.
This again, huh?
To show you.
Yeah, this is where you don't go down there. Okay, that was creepy. Why? What?
You had a child?
My mother died in childbirth. The church couldn't know. So I raised her here in secret. I continued my studies into the occult. I wanted to protect her from all this, but instead I created a fascination. We must be careful how our obsessions are passed to our children.
You knew? We came to you for help, and you knew this whole time.
There are tunnels under this land. She would explore them as a child. Her altar must be down there. It's the only thing that can break her curse.
Yep. And We saw this coming, right, guys? She's gonna kill him.
I failed as a priest. I failed as a father. Please, God, don't let me fail.
Ugh. Well, that was a delayed reaction. The Wi-Fi connection must be spotty down there. Well, we found the altar. What do? Just like do one of these and just swipe it off, or what?
Lorraine! Lorraine!
My God.
Lorraine!
Oh, that's weird. Nice. Oh God, something's about to happen. Yep. Motherfucker, man. Jesus.
Please, remember me. Thine is the kingdom, the power, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy will be done.
Oh God.
Remember me. Now open your eyes.
The parallels. Oh yeah. I like that. Badass. Nice.
Your curse is broken. You promised the demon a soul.
Yeah. It's gonna be yours.
And it can't go back to hell without one.
How many cases until they're like, you know what? Maybe we should
I forgot my pills.
throw in the towel. I feel like Ed's almost died in like every movie, right? The last one, he was like, there's a vision of him. They really are a great couple. That was a nice moment. I like that. God, how do you even explain this to the police? They could make a movie practically on like about anything in this room, right?
Excuse me. Marty. I love you.
But he can't be acquitted of the charges, right? "5 years. He married Debbie while in prison." Okay. Okay. Very nice. Just like when they were young lovers. These two really have like amazing chemistry on screen together. They definitely held this movie together. Even if the cases weren't that, weren't that exciting.
In the name of Jesus, Jesus
Actual recording. Probably shouldn't be listening to this. So close to bedtime.
Mom is here. Mom is here. Come on, wake up. Come on. Get up. Come on, let's go. Get out of this. Get out of my son. Get out of my son.
I saw that little flash of Annabelle.
No! I'm your mother. David. You can't sit him up. You just gave me orders. Just get up. My God, get up.
Alright guys, so that was The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. Thought the movie was pretty solid, and the main thing I took away from this film is that it felt different compared to the first two, just because the first two, it felt like the Warrens were more like supporting characters. This one felt like it was their movie. And while their characters are very strong and well written, and their chemistry is just really good on screen together, I felt like they outshined the film because the story or their cases they were like kind of taken care of this time around was just kind of okay. I didn't feel like it was that interesting of a case. It was like, okay, so it was more like devil worshippers, cult, satanic stuff. So it was less supernatural, you know what I mean? But it was, I don't know. I'm trying to like figure out a way to how I want to explain this. It was different, but it was like it felt like the inciting incident was at the hands of a human, which I guess you can argue that's usually the way it goes for these films anyways, because someone does something that unleashes all hell on earth. But you know what I mean? It felt like before we were following certain families, but now it just felt like we were following the Warrens themselves and wherever they were pulled, with case one trying to save Arnie from getting the death sentence, the death penalty, for stabbing what's his name, that is his boss or his roommate, or they owned a kennel together, so I guess his employee, worker, co-worker, whatever, he stabbed him 22 times. Can't say the devil made me do it in court. You know what I mean? That's not gonna acquit you of the charges. So clearly he was gonna do time. That was the Warrens' main goal. And they needed to kind of uncover the clues by getting more information. They needed to they needed a case file from the police. So they worked with the police, to try to find the body of a missing girl. So while they wrapped that up, they were also, basically killing two birds with one stone here. And since, they're the Warrens and, they kick ass, you know what I mean? So I guess the one thing about the film that I really enjoyed outside of the Warrens, because I felt like the relationship was really, really good. Probably the best things about these movies, to be honest. But what I really liked about it was that it even though it wasn't directed by James Wan, they still knew how to like craft a horror movie, keep the tension going, even though there was a few more jump scares than I would have liked. I kind of felt like the first two Conjuring movies kind of like, I don't know, was able to scare you without scaring you, if that makes any sense. This one did feel like there was a bunch of jump scares, a lot of grr, I'm a demon looking thing, which is fine, I guess, but I think I like to go back to the drawing board when it comes to horror films, and I like to go with the mentality of less is more. The less you see, the better. And while the visuals are really neat in this movie, you know what I mean? I just would have preferred if we just had, I don't know, maybe stronger characters outside of the Warrens. Because I just felt like they were just kind of, cookie cutter characters, forgettable to say the least, but I still remember the family from Conjuring 1. I still remember the family from Conjuring 2. It's just that with this one, I don't feel like the victims were as relatable, if that makes any sense. I don't want it to make it seem like the film is bad. I'm just saying that the Warrens, I feel like, were too good for this movie. Or like the script was just not as strong as the characters of the Warrens, if that makes any sense. But I still enjoyed the movie. But if I had to rank them trilogy-wise, I don't know. Conjuring 1 and 2, they're like really like fantastic horror movies. And fantastic movies, like regardless of the genre. So, with the first Conjuring, I might have to give that, like a slight edge, like a slight advantage over the second one. Just because it kind of I don't know if it's correct way to describe it, but it felt like it reinvented horror just because it was done by James Wan, and it was more show don't tell. You know what I mean? And there was a lot of creepy visuals, and like it was just it reinvented the wheel, I think, at least to me personally. Don't know if you guys shared like similar feelings or not, but I think Conjuring 1's the best, with 2 very close behind. This is still a pretty solid movie, but I still think the Warrens outshined everything else, and it probably is the, I don't know, I would probably have to sit on this, but immediate rankings I would go 1, 2, 3. But I'd have to see this again, obviously, because I've seen 1 and 2 so many times. They're such great movies. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it there. Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed my review and enjoyed my reaction, and you guys want to watch this video with me in its entirety, that option is available right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. So if you guys want to spend just a little bit more time with me, it's there, but under no obligation. You guys aren't obligated to do that. If you guys can, all you guys got to do is support me here on YouTube with a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next. Helps the YouTube algorithm, all that good stuff. Share it with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's free. Helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. All that good stuff. Remember, I still want to watch more horror movies, so leave all those suggestions in the comments down below. We will be doing a poll and go on from there. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed the review and reaction, all that good stuff. I'm going to get out of here and I'll see you guys in the next movie reaction. Alright guys, adios.
I have chicken shit on my hands.